2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for Toronto, Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
In transition, here come the Warriors. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ingram up top. Left side Barrett. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Curry against Quickly. Now Curry. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
And we're about a minute into the first. Fires away from way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've got Dick. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Right side, Butler. Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. No good from 11 feet. Pass to Shed. 27 seconds left in the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Stephen Curry.
That's his first personal foul.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2. Shed.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Heel. We've got 13 seconds left in the second period. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20, and the jumper is good. Heald's gotten his first points in this one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Toronto out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now here's Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. Green. Tip back in for 2.
You simply must check Draymond Green out because this guy is going to hustle for every rebound.
Kuminga against Barnes. That one is off. Excellent D there from Kuminga. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 1. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Curry against Quickly. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody misses. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Toronto now. They trail by 1. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thanks. Now a timeout called by Toronto. They're down by 1. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dick, the pass to quickly. It's good!
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Golden State calls timeout. They're losing by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to pull off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And Toronto calls time here. They're losing by 2. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Butler against Ingram. No good! And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.